Hey, Money Magnets. Blaze Credit Union offers up to $30,000 on a credit card, just like Navy Federal.
And the good thing about it, this credit union is based out of Minnesota,
Mhm.
but now they have an option where everybody can join.
And Marvin, let's tell them you can join for as little as $10 if you join their organization, a
Yes.
nonprofit organization. And if you live in the Minneapolis area, you may not even need to do that.
Right. And look, guys, let's dive right into these credit cards and these large limits.
Okay, let's dive into the cards that Blaze offers. Like, this is a very kept secret, guys. You just want to make sure that you want to get in on this credit union
Right.
because it has a lot of great features.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the first card that they offer is the Blaze Platinum card.
Right.
Then they have the Blaze Platinum Rewards card, and then they have their Blaze Signature card. So, let's dive into some of these benefits that these cards offer.
All right, guys. One of the first features is you get $200 back if you spend $1,000 within the first 90 days, which that's pretty low compared to most cards.
Yeah.
You get 0% for 12 months with all purchases, and then you get 2.9% rate on all balance transfers within the first 90 days. So if you got some debt that you need to move over from a high interest card to get that 2.9% is great. And then on purchases up to 1 year to get 0%. This is how you really save money, guys.
And let me tell you one thing, Money Magnets. All your cards are not going to be 0% interest
Right.
on balance transfer. So it's always good to mix and match, get the cards that have 0% interest as well as have some that have a very low interest rate where you still can, complete the task that you're trying to complete.
Right, because it's not about how much you make, it's how much you keep, guys. And as you're spending money, like Gloria said, you want to pay the lowest amount of interest you possibly can, because then that helps you keep money where you can save that money.
Okay, Marvin, let's talk about some of the other features that this card offers, okay? So it gives you cash back up to 1.5% back on all purchases.
Yeah.
That right there, I think is really good. That's a cash flow changer. As well as there's no annual fee. And y'all know that these annual fees can get pretty hefty right now with different reward cards, okay?
Right.
And they have competitive rates.
Yeah.
And they give back with every purchase that you spend,
Right. And even after those introductory periods, as of this recording, it really doesn't go over 17.99%. And that's a lot better than other credit cards we reviewed. They get up in the 20% as far as you paying interest back. So this is a great credit union when it comes to saving money on your purchases and your balance transfers. But Gloria, let's look at the auto loans that they got. All right, guys, say you got a high interest rate on your car now, you can switch it over to Blaze. They'll give you a better rate and they'll give you $100. And they're so confident that they can get you a better rate. They saying if they can't get you a better rate, they'll give you $50 for applying.
Oh, wow. Cash flow changer right there. Okay. Now, Marvin, let's not forget that they do finance up to 125% of what you're buying.
On a new car. Yeah, that'll help you get whatever car you're looking to get, probably and finance the extra fees that come with buying a car as well. So if you're thinking about buying a new car or a used car, you may want to sign up with Blaze.
Yeah, we're talking tags, title, taxes. You can bundle that all up and it's all taken care of for you.
Yeah. And all right, guys, they also offer personal lines of credit and loans up to $50,000. Let us tell you about the features of those. All right, guys, they do installment loans under 10,000, even over 10,000. They have a home improvement loan that goes up to 50,000. And, if you got issues with your credit, you could do a shared certificate loan to actually borrow against your money to help rebuild credit. So that shows that they're probably bad credit friendly as well.
Marvin, that's one thing that I love, because credit unions are all about, infusing the community.
Right.
And this credit union is most definitely about community, being active because they give a percentage back on every dollar you spend on the credit cards. They're also bad credit friendly, so they're all about, helping our community grow.
Yep. And I made a call to the credit union. They said on the personal lines of credit and personal loans, they go up to 50,000, guys. So keep that in mind. If you want to consolidate some debt, you may want to do some work around the house. Keep all of this in mind. This could be a great credit union to help you do a lot of things personally.
Okay, Marvin. This part right here is a cash flow changer for
Yeah.
me. Okay. So this what really sparked my interest in this credit union
Uh-huh.
because they offer mortgages and it's only 1% down.
Yeah, I was excited about that. Now I'm
Yes.
sure you got to have a great credit score and all your documents, but when I saw that, it kind of stopped me in my tracks. 1% down. This is very similar to Navy Federal's Home Buyers Choice Plan, where they do like 101%. Because
Right.
1% could save you a lot of money on the down payment
Yes.
and help you keep more money to actually decorate your house and, you know, make it yours.
Let me also state this, Marvin. This credit union most definitely wants to do business with
Yeah.
you. And we talk about that a lot about, you know, you have to be, they want to build that relationship. So you need to have money coming in and out of the account. When you do go to Blaze and you want to open up account, they will give you money. They drop it in your account immediately
Right.
when you open up an
Oh,
account.
the checking account. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they do require that within a certain amount of time that you have 6 transactions going in and out of the account.
Right.
So that's going to be really, really important. And they don't mean using an ATM machine or direct deposit. They
Right.
want to see some transactions going in and out of the account. So make sure that you keep that in mind when you're looking at, you know, joining this particular credit union, that they are relationship friendly. They
Right.
want to build that relationship.
And look, if anybody out there has actually done business with Blaze or the other credit unions that it took over, look, leave some comments below on your relationship with them and how your experience has been, because we love to inform everybody, because we're trying to do credit unions that are out of the norm. We're not talking about the Navy Federals or the Penn Feds. We want to bring you guys new credit unions that nobody else is really talking about.
Most definitely. And also bring you credit unions that offer great benefits that you just not aware of.
All right, Glory, let's check out the business side right quick. Also, guys, if you want a business relationship with Blaze, they even have that as well. Look, they give you 0% for 12 months on all purchases. You can get $150 back within the first 90 days if you spend $1,500. Then you can earn 1% cash back on all purchases. Look, on the business side, you might be able to, you know, between both, you might be able to double dip. You might be able to get a personal card and then turn around and get a business card as well.
Most definitely. And there's no annual fee. We talk about these annual fees, and having no annual fees can most definitely be a cash flow changer. Just think about saving $125, you know, which is like about average, except for when you're looking at American Express. It can really get up there. So saving on these annual fees most definitely can help, you know, keep your cash flow going.
All right, Glory, let's do a quick recap.
Okay.
Now with Blaze, they do pull TransUnion. I actually called, double checked, and made sure. They told us they pull TransUnion. If I were you guys, I would open up a checking account. And one of the reasons why is because they give you $150. That's a great reason, because they'll actually pay you to join.
Most definitely. And you want to keep in mind that it's going to be a hard inquiry.
Correct.
And we also noticed that Blaze, they do go and look at your social media.
Right.
So they are most definitely digging into they making sure that they're protecting themselves as a credit union and making sure that there's no fraud going on. So it's going to be a little bit of checks and balances when we're talking about joining this particular credit union.
Yeah, they may want to check your Facebook or your LinkedIn. So don't be surprised you get a call and they may say, hey, is this you? Just to make sure they're trying to cut down on fraud.
I have a gem.
All right, what you got?
Okay, Marvin, you know I'm all about dropping these gems for our money magnets.
Yep.
So if you don't have a business that's 2 years old and you're interested in building business credit, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.